Mumbai, a city of dreams. And being a Mumbaiker, I completely agree with that. It is a city of dreams. But what about those small town girls, especially from down south, who come to Mumbai to live their dream, fulfill the dream? And does this city treat them the way they deserve? Do all of us treat them the right way? Let's meet the author of Shade of South, Miss Amita Prakash.
So here we go. We have Amita Prakash J. And as I told you, the best-seller author in multiple category, and even I can't believe it's her first novella. So welcome, Amita.
Thank you so much for inviting me for this and good afternoon.
So now it's your first novella, and you are ranking at number one at my multiple categories. How does it feel?
I feel like I'm having more responsibility to the readers because now like I have made them okay. I am writing this thing and I have given you this thing. So obviously, whoever read my book and everything, they'll be expecting my other books also to be have this standard. So I feel like I have that obligation to make them happy and satisfied with my next works. So that's what I feel. But overall, I feel so overwhelmed to see the response. And I understood and realized that people had so much of trust in the writer in me, not me, but the writer in me. And they were expecting, okay, she will be giving something good. That's why they were ready to get the book and read it. So it's quite a very overwhelming thing. Yeah.
See, I mean, even you know this that I don't like novel fictions. Basically, I'm more into non-fiction thing. But this book has something else to offer. Like, obviously, at the starting only, I got to know. I mean, I realized there must be some message in this book. But the way it is written, I mean, it hooked me. Even I completed in the one sitting. I started it around 12 o'clock in the morning, and I think by 1:30 something, I was done. It was that good. So, and issue is not your story. I don't think it's a fiction. I don't think it's a fiction.
Definitely, it's not my story. Almost so many people used to ask me, like, is it your story? Because I also have been in Kerala and I went to Mumbai. So people think that no, it's your story. You are just lying. It's purely fictional story. There is just that I use the setting of Mumbai, which I have seen it and all, and I have observed a lot of things which normally they don't picturize or showcase in films or anywhere. That's what purely my observation. So I wrote it and I made that my character to go through it, and according to the story I've used the whole plots, and it's most of my imagination, nothing to do with any of the real, or it's not at all not non-fiction, it's purely fictional.
Purely fiction. This
Yeah.
Pallavi Krishna doesn't exist.
No, never. I don't even I searched a lot. Like I wanted to have a nice name for my character, so I thought, and I like, yeah, I loved the character's name, Pallavi Krishna.
Hmm.
But I would say that there is a Pallavi Krishna in every girl or every person who is going to a new city. It's not about one person. Every girl who is going to a new city faces so many of the things which she is facing. So most of the people could connect it. So that's why you also feel like, no, this is not a non unlike fiction. It's a non-fiction. But definitely there is a Pallavi in everyone in new city.
Must be. And maybe that Pallavi is not a female, is just a human being. So that even me as a male, even I was able to connect to the story. So maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. And the way you painted the story is awesome. Awesome. I mean, minute details you have captured over there, the small expressions, the small events, which is really commendable. So he's covered a lot of. It's not a fun book basically. It is a fun book, but it has got a lot of messages. So if people are reading this book and people who have read this book, they get the idea what it's all about. You covered everything from sexism, racism, everything. So why such a controversial topic? In fact, this book has got a controversial topic, right? So why such a topic? It's the first book. Why you wanted? I mean, did you wanted to create this controversy just because you can be famous, like, or why?
No, I never write anything for the reason that I wanted to be famous. It's like whatever write in my book or anything, there will be definitely, it will be reflecting the things which I believe and the value system I have. And before writing a book, I used to write lots of blog, and I've been in the media industry. So I've been in myself, I've experienced so many of the things, and even the comments which I have heard it, and it's like even when we are in school itself, there we have this kind of body shaming and the sexism, everything we are facing it. And that is the reason majority of us are not having the confidence even to speak in front of others. We also have that thing, and we feel like we are not good enough. So I have been going through, and I have actually realized the problems of all these things because I have been teaching in a college, and I have seen so many students also. So I know that if I am writing something, it shouldn't be just, obviously I wanted to entertain my audience, but it shouldn't be with have some value. So like if we wanted to make people happy and be in the safe side, there is a pop like sell ice cream, don't do anything. But I wanted to put my voice actually out. It's like it's the I am having a tool which I could use and promote what I wanted to say to the world. If I'm just giving lectures, okay, you have to do this, no one is gonna listen to me. But if I'm putting it in a better way, they would understand, okay, if the character is facing these many things because of this issue, they will understand, okay, this can be affected in this way. So it will be getting, the message will be properly getting to the audience. So I think if someone is feeling bad for Pallavi or having that, oh my God, I think I have done my part and it is quite successful in that way. That's why, and I didn't have any fame or anything. That is not my part.
So I was not feeling bad, but so for example, we mentioned like everyone from South, no matter he or she is from Kerala, Tamil Nadu, or Andhra Pradesh, or Karnataka, people call them Madrasi. And this actually, even I have heard this thing, and it hurts. But why do you think why it happens, and what we can do about that?
Actually, one of the main reason for this is because of the media. Media portrays a lot. Even if you find any of the Hindi films or Bollywood films, you can see this way. They portray it or stereotype. Not only actually, as my book was handling about the South Indian girl coming to Mumbai, I was concentrating only on the Madrasi part or anything. But in most of things, even if you are like if you know a feminist, there is a feminist character in media, they portray or stereotype a particular kind of character. They make them as that particular feminist character hates all the men and they dress in a particular way. Then, but that is not at all feminist. That's the media feminism. They are feminists are people who consider everyone as equal. It's not that they hate someone or they think that they are superior or they dress. They are normally. I am feminist. You are feminist. Like whoever consider equal as like normal people, it's not that a particular category. The same time itself, like when they are showing a South Indian character or a like any character, they'll be having like okay, they'll be dark, not good looking, and especially as I'm not taking out any name and also in some films it clearly that like even if you want to give that this lungi dance on all the songs and all, it was particularly stereotyped. Okay, this is the thing and we do this, and everyone for them no other South. I have heard it like you're from South, right? So for us it's everything, you are a Madrasi, and they don't tell it in a normal way. Okay, you are a Madrasi, no, that's not the expression you get. Oh yeah, you are a Madrasi, you're a Madrasi, right? And I've heard one of like I have met a lady there, and she literally shouted at me. She was like, "Oh, you don't know Hindi? You are a Madrasi, right? Huh? Well, you people don't know even Hindi. Then you are coming to our place and taking our jobs." And I was like, "What did I do?" So such kind of instance, all things happen, and the media have a greater influence in this. And people always showcase again and again and giving this message, and that is inside it. So we have to come up with such kind of topics. We have to break the barriers, and we have to show even in films that like my mom is a very fair woman. She is from South itself, but they feel like Really? How? That is a question. It's like they can't accept it so easily that way. I have find that way. So for them, it's not good looking people because media stereotypes it. That's what I feel. It's my personal opinion. Anyone can object that.
Yeah, I don't know about looks because even I believe that all of us are good looking. So it's not what I buy. But yes, one thing that even I've noticed, like they add this particular accent, the South Indian accent and everything. And yes, this is not the right thing, the right way we should portray a particular community. And again, when you say community, it's not so. I can say India as a community, I can say South India as a community, but again, I can say Andhra Pradesh as a community. So it depends on us how we want to treat it. You want it to like North and South, or you want to make it India, or you want to make it state-wise. So that's up to us. But in either case, calling one South Indian, I mean, just portraying everyone from South Indian to just a particular city, that is Madras, which I mean now is Chennai, is not fair. That's what even.
Yeah, it's like I don't say that okay, like having a particular complexion or particular thing is beautiful or anything. Like I love the ad from Dow, like the real beauty that campaign they did. I love it because every shape, every size, everything, everyone is beautiful in their own way. We are not the one to say okay, they are good, they are not good, they do look good, they look bad. Nothing. Everyone is particular individual, and why you are making them okay, you are from this place, so you have to look like this, and you are only this, you are not good enough, and why you are making, why people are not accepting the people with different things, and why they are having this problem to accept others. And that's my question which I put forward. It's not that we have to accept the person or the personality, it's not that how they look, how they do things and all. I don't understand that things.
Even I don't understand, but I would like to ask you one thing. So, if somebody calls you Madrasi, how does it affect you? Like, I mean, is it a big thing according to you?
No, it's like I have no issue with the Madras or South Tamil also. I've been in there and all, but it is like the way they say it, and it's like it's for them a kind of not a good way. The way they call it, and oh, you are a Madrasi, that kind of way they say it is so bad. Even if you are telling the same to a Madras person and all, they also will feel that way because the mindset they are having and the way they call is very bad. Also, I'm a Keralite and I'm proud to be in Kerala. So I wanted to know a person from Kerala only. So everything they are packing it, and if I'm calling, I'm coming to Mumbai and I'm calling him, oh, you are a Gujarati, oh, you are a Punjabi, you all are Punjabis, and no one will feel good because we are like it's like someone is calling like instead of calling like oh, you are this person's daughter, instead of that they are changing the name of my dad. Same emotion I'm having it, it's my identity birthright, so it hurts me emotionally. It's not easy to have it. That emotional connect is there, not like I'm feeling insulted because I'm compared to that, but I wanted to be known in my identity and my place, my birthplace. I have that emotional connect with the space. That's why I feel so bad. Most of the people is having this issue, I believe.
Must be. One more thing you covered is body shaming. Now there are two kind of thing. In friends, in family, we are allowed to call each other like you are thin, you are fat, or something in a fun way. But when do you think there is a limit and we shouldn't cross that limit?
I actually don't say that even in family also we shouldn't use that thing because you don't know if like we are matured enough then all if you are saying okay fine we will, but when you are telling a kid or a small child like this, slowly or unknowingly this idea is building up in. And there is a perfect example, like I will say that when a kid went out to like play outdoor games or anything, when they are coming in after being tired and oh you have turned black or dark, they just comment, the family comments, and they feel that the kid is having that oh getting a dark complexion or turning into that way is very bad. And everything slowly they feel like okay I have to look good, if I have to be accepted accepted. The peer acceptance is so much, and these people also, even from their that kind of concept, these children get, and they go to the school, and they also will be teasing other, oh, you look like this. I personally have got it when I was in school. I still remember it was in my 8th standard, and my one of my friend was having, we were just discussing about polishing the shoe or something, and he was like, for you it's very easy because you have to take that thing from here and you have to polish it. And at that time I didn't have this maturity or mental thing to accept it, and it affected me so much. I still remember I went to in front of the mirror and checked it. Okay, and I asked my mom, am I so dark? Is it that? For me, so being dark becomes so bad thing that time. So slowly you give that thing, and it makes poisonous thing. And even if you are going in a function, they decide, even if they are not having a perfect like, I don't know what is mean by perfect body shape or perfect thing. Everyone's body, everything is different, but according to their concept, according to the media stereotypes, they wanted everyone who is visible, like, oh, you became lean, what happened to you? Oh, you got pimples, oh, you got this, you are fat, you are this. I don't understand what is their ideal body. If you are like losing weight, they have issue. If you are putting on weight, they have issue. If you are fair, they have issue. Oh, like this, so much of issue there. Even if you're fair also, they used to tease, oh, you are that some names are there, like, and I don't know how to say it in English, there's some Malayalam slang words, so like the white cockroaches, like that thing. So this kind of things, it's, I don't feel like, even recently I still remember I put a photo in Facebook, and it was like, obviously I'm not healthy that much, I'm a lean person. So I was in a beach, and it's a beautiful scenery, everything, I was so happy, and the photo itself was so happy, everyone was commenting, wow, it's a good photo. Someone, I know, oh, please be careful, you will flew away in that wind, be careful. It's like, he noticed that. So we all have that thing, and because it comes from childhood with this family silly teasings and everything, we have to appreciate, like, if you are giving the support, and if you are telling your kids like, no, you're like this, they're having the good mindset, and they will have the healthy mindset, they will have more confidence. This is killing the confidence of a kid. You don't do that. Accept the kids and make them be them and explore their limitations and everything. It's not that you are not the one to tell them how to look. It's their right.
Yeah, but again, there is one point that comes to my mind. There's two things. Okay, mostly your body type, like your physique, your fat or lean, whatever, is related to your fitness level, right? And that's the reason people go to a gym. They either try to lose weight or gain weight, gain muscles, lose fat. Uh, what do you think about it?
It's like, so many people have this concept that, okay, if you are lean, you are not healthy. If you are having like this bit healthy and all, you are healthy. No, it's like, if you don't have any health issues, you are healthy. Obviously, if you want to feel good, and if you want to feel definitely you should go to the gym. It should be for yourself, to make yourself happy. It's not that, okay, these people have this concept, so I have to make my body in that image. No, never do that. Do that if you feel good by yourself.
That's the
That's what.
same thing Vidhu Jamal says. Love your body no matter you're fat or you're lean. If you are fit, fitness has got nothing to do with your weight. So if you're
Yeah,
fit, be happy. Don't.
yeah,
Okay, perfect. The next thing that comes is racism. Racism we've discussed. Uh, Sexism. Now, in one of the plot where this character Pallavi, she's dressed in sari and everything. It was very traditional setup. But then the producer, I think the producer or something, uh,
yeah.
yeah, this guy says to use this chili and do something. So it is there. So I remember some soft drink ads, right? When
Yeah,
you got it right. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, the mango thing. So why?
Not only mango, I would say that there was like bathroom fitting ads also. The same expression was explored.
So why is it required?
It's like they have this theory when there is even I have heard this concept called subliminal messages also in advertisement also they use the subliminal messages. It's like subconsciously you get that image so that we believe or tend to buy it. For the subliminal messages, what these people are like there are so many cases also. If you search in the internet, you have even in animations we use that thing. So we have without like it won't be visible to the eyes and all. They put some the images of naked women or something like that related to sexual thing. It immediately stimulates the brain and people tend to get attracted to it. So it's like making them interested in an not so healthy way, and to get attraction they are using this thing. When you are portraying a woman and all, it's you are making a woman into a commodity and trying to show them off. So obviously every time women is made to be visible as a commodity only. Even if any kind of advertisement there would be like, and the advertisement of some spray deodorants and all, it's intolerable sometimes for me. So just by seeing a bike, the bride is going away with the guy, like leaving her groom, and for just having that, some horrible ads would be coming in. So I think they are manipulating the thing and giving all this, like it's like caressing the soft spot of the people. They know that if it's shown, people definitely say. So in some or the other way, they want to get like the attention of the audience. So they use it this way. There is no such of ethics in such kind of advertisement, which is very wrong. So many advertisements are having that issue.
Should I mean, is there a way these advertisers can be creative like Pallavi did in your book and stop doing all these things? Is there a way?
Yeah, definitely. There are so many. If you see that Volkswagen and not think small, that kind of advertisements are mind blowing advertisements. It's like even for five-star advertisements and all, how they may created that Suresh, that characters and all. So
Exactly.
that is possible, but they are using the easy way out. They are. I'm like when we are learning that advertisement, as years are passing on, that creativity nats are actually missing out. There are I forgot the name of some freshener, mouth freshener. There were like someone is chewing it and going to a castle, and he's just smiling because
Yeah,
that thing is spreading that much of light. So
I think happy.
that's out of the box.
I think
Yeah,
yeah.
so I still remember it. They didn't show anything sensual or something.
Yeah, that's creative.
That should be the way.
That's creative.
That should be the way. Yeah, that they are not insulting anyone. They are not stereotyping. There is no racism. Just showing it. They have clearly made what they wanted to say.
Yeah. This okay. I don't give any more spoilers to your book because people, I want people to read your book. So it's not spoiler काफी है actually. But the thing is, you've written all these things. So why don't you share something about your background? Like, okay, now we know that you're from Kerala, you're from Malayali family, and you used to work in Mumbai with an ad agency. Uh, but is it all like photography is there, and there are a lot of things like the way you explained the characters, the HOD, your colleague. Your see, I'm still saying your colleague. I'm not saying Pallavi's colleague. You lived Pallavi's life in the book, right? Uh,
Oh, actually, I will tell you why you all feel like there is when we write a book, there is something I've learned it and I've applied in a book. So there is this psychology like whatever you don't feel when you write a book, don't expect your reader to feel that emotion. So like whenever I was writing a situation or something, I close my eyes and I imagine I am in that situation. So what all feelings I was having, I was writing that thing. So I was not writing it, I have felt it actually. So when I write it as my own, people feel like, okay, this is that way. That's the reason. That may be the reason why.
and because you have written in first person, that's one more reason I think that we feel connected to the story. If it were in third person, I don't know whether we could connect at that level because it was like
And
someone is telling her story. So
yeah, it's like I wanted this. to be first person because I wanted the audience to see how her life was and what she felt internally. And I didn't want to the people to read it. I want the people to visualize it and see it. So I have tried my level to make it like okay, it's a visually also they see it. Okay, she's going through and what disgusts her, what is irritating her, everything. I'm just showing the audience so people also know. Yeah, there is a reason why she is having this problem or this emotion. So that's what I did it.
And you succeed in doing that. We are able to visualize each and every word that is written in the book. And
Thank you so much. It's actually so good to hear a word from you. Actually,
I really mean it. Yeah, I mean, I don't like fiction because I don't get the connection. So, but this book, this was different. This was different.
thank you so much.
Most welcome. Okay, so again, coming back to the thing, why don't you
Yeah,
tell us about yourself? Like
I don't
you,
know that.
as a friend of Pallavi who lived Pallavi's life. So, yeah, how you did it and what's
Uh,
yeah.
it's like if I say what is the connection with me and Pallavi was that we both have big dreams. We both have want to achieve things. And as Pallavi went to Mumbai, I also went to Mumbai for my dream only. I always in my life wanted to be a writer and always want to publish a book. And I was not a photographer in Mumbai. I was a copywriter. So writing was my main thing. But like I was in visual communication. I did my master's in visual media. So I know this all field and each sections I'm very much familiar with. That's why I have the confidence to write, even if it's a like camera person. Also, I know what they will be doing. That was my confidence. So like first, I was in a channel working as an assistant program producer. Then after that, I went to an animation studio as a writer. I was a writer. Then to teaching field I went, and again I was in writing, news article writing, and advertisement. But every time I was trying to be publishing my book again, and to my as a gift or something, I met a great mentor, which is you, which helped me, and until now, like it was serious, like. I don't know, like if I didn't meet you, I would never be having this conversation with you as an author. Now I can proudly call myself as an author because I have had you as my mentor. If anyone would have you as their mentor, would definitely publish their book. That's my life story is the example for that. I can't put it in much better words.
Thank you, thank you.
So
But again,
thank
I
you.
would say it's not me, it's about you because you did it in 5 days. It's you who did it.
Yeah, it's like the thing is main is like what is your priority depends on how much you give the book as your priority. For me, like I think from the age 10 or something, I wanted to be a writer and I wanted to write my book. My mom was commenting that day, like when you are a small kid and when you before going to school or something, I have this habit of just I used to scribble something in the pen and I love to play that way. I don't know anything to write or something. I just scribble something, I draw and all. So from my mom also, I always know that thing. I was so attracted in writing. And my small when I was so small, I used to like when I started to learn on something, I used to write so much of poems. That doesn't make any sense, but still I used to write. I wanted to be established as a writer. I wanted to be known as a writer. I wanted to appreciate as a writer, and nothing has attracted me like this. So this is like whatever way I wanted to be a writer. So and I was having the problem, like I don't know how people will perceive the way I write or whether they would like it. I was having this confusion, but after getting the feedbacks, I was like, okay, now I know that I have the concept. Okay, I could convince people.
Now you know
So
that you are born to be a writer.
yeah, I think so. I'm expecting more reviews of the book and all.
There was only one message that was very strong at the end. Okay, though we have discussed a lot of thing in throughout the book, right? Uh, would you like to come up with one more book or multiple books to convey those messages because all of them deserve to be discussed?
Yeah, actually, after reading my book, I'm getting so much of requests for please release the second part. We want to read, we want to know. Like, actually, I wanted to write another perspective of another character. Like, I'm planning to write on Manish perspective of the book. Like, he is not easily, like, we can't guess what he's going to do, and there are some things. So I'm planning whether should I convey the whole story, and after that something should I'm just thinking, I'm not sure, I haven't done. And I have some plans to develop this book to
Sequel?
sometimes audiobooks or something I'm planning to.
Yeah.
And one of my friends suggested, why can't you make it as a film? Like, oh my god, film is too much.
You can make it a short film.
Yeah, so I will think about it, but I haven't thought of any visual thing. But for the time being, I wanted to, like, after 2 months, and what's the response after that, if so many people are loving it. So far, what whoever I read it, like, they all like the book. I didn't heard any of the negative reviews, but I'm waiting for at least one of the person give me a negative review, so I know where I have to improve. I am open to everything because I wanted to, like, polish my writing also. But I was very careful to, because I watch a lot of films and I watch it so critically. I used to see where are the loopholes and all. Because of that, I was so careful to not leave any loopholes. I tried to explain every loopholes and all. In that way, I tried it. And as I always remember when I'm writing a suspense or something, a sentence by Dan Brown, it's like, suspense is you are promising your readers that if you are go on reading, I will reveal something which you don't know. So that's the promise. So I was keeping an okay. I have to keep the promise, and I don't want the readers to identify or guess themselves before I reveal it. Oh, this is happening. So I wanted to maintain that suspense throughout till I decided to reveal it.
So let's talk about the character. Okay, mysteries. So there are two characters who are mysterious. At least I found them to be mysterious. One is Manish, and one is I forgot the name. Rishabh.
Mahe, Rishabh.
Rishabh.
Yeah.
Rishabh. I found them to mysterious. So is it intentionally you have kept that like that, or you just didn't wanted to focus much on them and want to focus more on the lead?
No, it's like, one thing is, I don't want to spoon feed my readers everything. I know that my readers are very intelligent, and something have to be left to the imagination also. And I have strongly made different character traits for each character. I have strongly followed each character would display, and they were maintaining the way they are. It's like, even it was Pallavi's point of view. So Pallavi didn't find or know anything. So whatever Pallavi is not knowing or seeing, I'm not showing it in the book. Only whatever she knows, I'm showing it. So it's her perspective. It's not that if it's a third person, I could say that, okay, he is thinking this way, he's thinking that way. But it was Pallavi's
Okay.
point of view.
Perfect. Okay. Now, as a writer, okay, we discuss about book, and obviously, if we discuss more, people, I don't want people to get everything through this interview. So it's a
Yeah.
small book, guys. I think around 100 pages, right?
Very easy to read also.
Yeah.
It's not a difficult language, simple language.
You can read it in one sitting. I can read 1.5 hour max. So so go and read this book. Okay. So let's talk something different. Let's talk about the journey of writing journey. Okay.
Yeah.
So how was it?
It's I don't say that it's very easy. It's like I could feel it. It was, I know it, and it's actually very difficult. It was not impossible. It was very challenging for me, because I joined your sessions, and with expecting, like, I wanted to publish my book in 5 days and all. But I was, because I had this thing that I wanted to give my best to the readers, because they are giving their precious time to read my book. So I have to do the justice to them. I can't just think that, okay, they will take anything. They are not that sensible to understand. I know that they are very intelligent, and if they choose to spend their time with me, I, at least if they complete the book, I should make them feel that it was worth their time. So that was thing, but it made me so tensed, and I fall sick, I had vomiting at that session, but still I wanted to release my book. And still know that I skipped 48 hours of sleep, I skipped food, everything. It's not that I didn't want, like I wanted to sleep and I was not sleeping. I didn't got the sleep because every time I wanted to complete, even if I'm just going to bed to sleep, it's like things were coming in my mind. I want to complete this, and it was, and like actually, Anshuman, you were my savior. Actually, whenever I'm struck, whenever I don't know to do and everything and publishing and all, and you are providing me all the confidence. So I think for every author or anyone, they need a mentor like you, because you such mentors like you are a confidence to an author. So that obviously the skill, hard work, everything will be the author, but the back support is very important, because every authors will have that first, especially first time authors will have that fear, self-doubt of how people will think, what is this thing. So they need some push from my mentor, and you did that wonderful job to my life. And now actually I have confidence that yeah, I will be publishing my book. Now I feel like okay, that is not, now I know what was my mistake, what should be done, and I learned from the process. And I have the confidence, you are also there, that to support me and all. So now it's like, and the people around me also change the way they look at me or perspective. Oh, you published a book? And I said, yeah, why don't you expect it? Some people are like, why you were so late to publish this book? Such kind of opinions also. It's like, it's, do I still remember, oh, did I publish my book? Sometimes I have that reality check also.
Even it happens. So even day before yesterday, when I got this message like we reached 100 authors, I was like, oh really? We did it.
Right? And my mom used to tease me like, who is sitting now? You are a published author. Like, oh yeah. And actually, she yesterday she gave me a surprise. She surprised me with a cake, and we celebrated by cutting. Okay, congratulations to my new author, like that. And I was so surprised. And the support and encouragement I get is like, it motivates me to do more books actually.
Yeah.
So definitely I'm going to be in this writing journey. I'm planning to do a murder mystery. I have that plans also. I don't know. I like to write suspense things and twist things. It is making me happy because I love to surprise my readers. I didn't see this coming. I wanted to give that thing, and it makes me happy. People say, oh, we didn't see that coming. We didn't expect this fate. Didn't. So I'm like, yeah, I want to write, and I'm planning to write that also. But this is also the, sometimes I may mix both. I might make the sequel as a murder mystery. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Might happen. So many mad thing, crazy things are going in my mind, and when I'm in my creative process, I think in all the crazy manners.
Yeah, I know you are crazy. I mean, I read the book. You are crazy.
I like I just get it on now. We are like I know that okay, when the reader is reading this, I know that they would expect this. Okay, boom, I'll change that thing and give a twist. So I know they will be expecting this. I wanted to change that thing. I want to break their expectation. So I change it.
Good job. Okay, as an author, you must have done a lot of mistakes in this process, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to share some of those things so that people who are writing the book now, okay, or who will be planning to write the book in future, they can, if you're watching this interview, this video, they can avoid doing those mistakes.
And first of all, it's very, very, very important do the outline of the book properly. With outline, I just mean that okay, write something or something. It's just that first basic thing: what you are, what is the problem, what is the solution. Basic thing. After that, who all are your characters, and properly do your character sketch, because throughout the story you have to maintain the character, each character who are important, the traits. You shouldn't be sometimes you shouldn't deviate from the character traits, and be like, if a person is arrogant, his actions, everything will be coming out in arrogance only. He suddenly won't be showing or doing something good or something. So it should be properly stick, and the setting, everything you should have, and you should get into the life of that person. You, for when you're writing, you should imagine that you are living that life. It's about your story, then it will be doing more justice. And what I did the mistake first and all was, first I was writing, okay, she come there like that, that it was going that way, and I was like, why should people read okay, girl went there, and so always start your story from something middle or something happening, so that it will hook your readers to go on. They would feel like, and your first page is very important, definitely very important. If you get the hook there, and it's called as inciting incident, actually it's like there is an incident, people will look forward, and that would make the people to look. So in my first chapter, first two paragraphs itself, people said that in first two paragraphs itself, you made us hook with the story, and it was continuously maintained. So that you have to, like, I didn't in one day I didn't found it. Actually, I 5 times I wrote the story, same story. 5 times I wrote it, and I was, no, this is not. Sometimes some chapters I changed some portions here and there, and 5 times, and I was thinking how it should be, how it should be. So whenever I was getting it, I don't keep it like, okay, I will write it later. I have an app in my phone. Immediately I note the points which was coming in my mind. So when I was writing it and was looking at, I just put, okay, I want to imagine, and after that, like after I complete the book, I just recheck the checklist, okay, whether I have mentioned this is points. So if there is a loophole and all, I would do that thing. And after that, don't go with the first editing. I would never say that. You have to do 3 times of editing. First is just to, okay, if you have to add something and all, you just add it. Second is grammar check. You have to do the proper grammar. Third is the flow of the story, like just flower, like how the emotions, how to give it. And always never say just, okay, the character said this. Just don't, with an action or an expression or emotion, you convey, okay, you, the reader should understand, okay, how they are saying it, what is the expression, so they could visualize it properly. In that way you, and uh, in every chapter, at least one information you should give to the audience. It's not that, for simple sense, at least one clue or something that would make the whole story interesting. So if people know that in next chapter there is, it's not that you are giving some random information, random things. At least a trait or important information you are giving, or at least an introduction of a particular place and anything. One or the other information you please give, and make your chapter headings or anything, if possible, curious, that way. And the questions always work for the chapters, I feel. They will feel like, okay, something is that's my personal tips. You can have so many other tips, I feel.
Wow.
Yeah.
You shared a lot of things actually.
It's because I know how each author struggles. I also do my research a lot. I have my own notes, and I'm also planning to, if a book is a success, I would definitely publish a book how to write a better fictional story. I will definitely give my all my tips so that people could get all the tips.
Okay, so before we wind up, so the more we discuss, the more thing we'll reveal, and this is not good for the book.
Yeah. I also don't want that. I wanted the surprise elements,
Yeah,
everything. I don't want the climax, more details of everyone.
yeah, because we already discussed a lot of things, already given a lot of spoilers. So, guys, just click the link below and get your copy. It's not expensive, and no matter whether it's, you buy it for 500 rupees, the Kindle copy, it is worth it. What's the price, by the way?
Actually, in Kindle, it's 99.
Nine
And
nine. Guys, go and buy it right now, right now, before he changes his mind. Even if you have to shed out $1,000 for this thing, do it. It's worth it. I mean, you love it. Okay. So, so it's not about number of pages or how experienced the writer is. It's about what the story is. Can we connect with the story, and is there a message? Right? And this book has all three of them. Before we conclude, Amita, would you like to say something to the readers or the people who are watching this video?
First, I would request you, please read my book and give your valuable, honest feedback. Also, keep away all your cliches and expectations and read my book with an open mind. Don't expect this because I'm not going to fulfill your expectation. I'm writing the story which I have imagined. So read it with an open mind. That would be my one thing which I would share to my readers. And please follow my works. I'll be putting, if you like my book, definitely you can expect another books in different genres. I am not telling that I'm going to be in one genre. I'm planning to stay in this. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you. So I'm gonna provide your social links of Insta, Facebook, Twitter, everything in the description so people can connect with you. If,
Yeah, definitely. I would love to get connected with my readers and all. And I love that when the people are telling me feedbacks and all, I just love to, and I spontaneously respond to all the comments and feedbacks. So you can definitely get my response also.
Perfect. Thank you, Amita, for joining me. Thank
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. This is my first interview as an author. Till the date, I used to get only job interviews, and they wanted to know whether I know to write. And now this is the reverse process. After write me, I know you know to write. And thank you so much for everything, and also for this
Yeah,
interview.
mostly, in fact, I'm feeling overwhelmed. Like I was the first one to help you with your book. I was the first one to take your interview,
Yeah,
and more things are coming in line. So
yeah,
I'm blessed to have you as in my family. So thank you.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. So that's it. This was Pallavi. Sorry, this was Amita. That's the influence of this book. So this is Amita, not Pallavi. She's not Pallavi Krishnan. She's Amita Prakash J. So you can find the book link of the book in the description. Just click on it, get your copy, and let me know what you think about the book. See you.